so it's Los Angeles.
Thanks, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a two-game hole. He pumped new life into the season by leading them tonight to even.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round. Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. Looking at the Kings, they lost Game 2 in a close one. Sometimes a random bounce can make the difference, but they're looking to take matters into their own hands tonight. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
I agree with you.
Pivotal. Pivotal.
I could not have said that better myself. How about you, Jet?
Man, I love pivotal games. It's just the series is tied up.
Here in Sacramento, already a fever pitch in a sold-out arena. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, should be in for a heck of a series. Comes in for J.J. Redick. The Kings trailing, taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anderson. Jordan is out there with Zeller. Then it's Archie Goodwin, and it's Paul in at the point.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
It's deflected. And now Lawson pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we had worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Zeller, he's checked in for the Clippers. For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. 1:56 left in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
The Kings leading. Here's Freak. Here's Lewis. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Lewis has got his first points of the game.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And the wide open shot from Paul, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Jacks up a 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Freak. Freak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul outside. The kick out to Anderson, and stolen by Barnes. And now the Kings fast break. Freak with the ball from outside the arc, and another 3 for Sacramento.
It's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Goodwin kicks to Paul. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Barnes. And no good trying to get that one. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Kings on top. They lead by 13. And a chance to hear now from Clippers head coach Doc Rivers as he talks. Doc Rivers bringing the old school attitude to the playoffs and bringing it with relish.
Yes, he is. He's still mixing it up, isn't he, Kevin? Just in a different way now, but that competitive spirit and nature fully on display. He's instilled that big boy pants are necessary if you're going to play for the Clippers and compete for a championship. Don't back up.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All fueled. And ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, inside it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Screened by Lucas. And it's Freak missing.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Paul goes in. Here's Griffin. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the future. Or for the Kings. Clippers trail by 4. Goodwin kicks to Redick. Zeller passes to Anderson. Now here's Goodwin. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Here's Freak. He's got 11. It's deflected. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Reddick with the bucket.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
And a wide open look for Freak. Offensive rebound, Cousins, and it's blocked. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Tries from 10, and it's Goodwin missing. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Freak. That's now 8 points for Lawson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Goodwin, and it's Freak with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now the dish to Lewis. True on the 14-footer. And it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Now here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. The 11-footer, and it's blocked by Lewis. Oh, it's a close.
Hi, Kevin.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. First of all, our transition offense has been really clicking, and it made a big difference. Let's keep getting those points on the break. But love the...
Welcome back as we get... So it's both teams making substitutions here. Clippers trail by 3. Freak, he's in at point guard. Lucas is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Webster in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The Kings have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Lewis gets the bucket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Paul goes in. Cannot hit. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
That's good. Paul's got his third basket of the night right there.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Pass to Barnes. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's 13 points for Freak. And it's good when it's off the key. And that one's good. Goodwin's got his second bucket of the night.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Freak dishes to Lucas. Barnes kicks to Freak. That drops. Freak's got 15.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
The Kings have shot just above 55% the line, going 5 of 9.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
For the lead, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by Paul. Anderson's got 5.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg, and I like the fact.
And welcome back to the end. So it's Sacramento picking up the win, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance.
Gentlemen, I'm here with DeMarcus Cousins. And DeMarcus, tell us what the team did.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now
For this spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again